Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Hope everyone's keeping well up there. I've got a drop of water, but it's been one very, very hot day indeed. We can only thank all the parents from Club DXTL under 7s for turning up today for an amazing game, an amazing performance from the kids. And, well, not just our kids, both sets of kids. Well done to St George's Cobras. Brilliant game, I must admit. And games like this can go either way, but fortunately for us, it went our way. And we thank St George's Cobras and all the coaching staff there as well for bringing their kids along for the game. We know we've reached another final in our first year, which is 2 finals in our first year, lifting 1 trophy, and it's going to be tough next week against the mighty Crosby Stewart, but we've got to believe, and we believe with this team, the best performance of the season was today. I must admit, the kids all work together, attitudes are great, and I always tell everyone, if the kids have got a good attitude going into a game, then you'll always find a good performance. We all need to work together, and with that sun beaming down, it was hot for the kids today. These are under 7s, and lucky enough for us, we had plenty of water for them, and we were telling them what to do. And the kids' attitudes, even like coming off from subs, talking away to us, everything was right. And I always ask our parents, before a game on the Saturday, if they can get them to bed early, get them in the right frame of mind, you'll see a better performance out of them within the games the following day. They all worked as a team today. I couldn't even give man of the match out to anyone individually because they all played for each other today. And that is a team effort. And it's made me proud, and it's made Sophie proud, because Sophie, unfortunately, has done her ligament in on her leg, but she still managed to hobble along on her crutches, sit on the side of the pitch and just give instructions out as well with us, and keep the scores, and keep the pitches going and flowing, and it was great. And we were timing the game together, we were talking together, who was coming on subs, and it was working on the coaching side as well as a brilliant team effort. So I am amazed with everything that's gone on there today, and I can only thank our parents and St George's Cobras parents as well for a great performance on the sidelines. Everyone was encouraging the kids to play, and that's what I like to hear. Encouragement, 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 encouragement. And it worked a treat, and that's why I could not give an individual man of the match, even though there was amazing performances. You've got to indulge with the kids, you've got to let the kids know, and every one of them were happy. You could see it, that no one got the trophy. Big smiles on their face, everyone celebrated, and they actually soaked Sophie because it was that hot with water, and it was nice to see them going over to St George's Cobras and the kids all shaking hands as well with the coaches and the referee. I thought it was an amazing game, and the young referee as well, on his probably his second game, bit nervous, but he got through it. That was probably his first cup semi-final. And hey, do you know what? It's great to see that no one was having a go at that referee either. Just letting the kid flow with the game, making decisions the way he wanted. And he must be like, I'm enjoying this. And his mum was obviously there with him, and she's probably saying, oh, that's a great game, really enjoyed that. As long as the child himself enjoyed the game, I'm happy with that one. And I made him feel welcome as well. Just give him a bit of advice, is when he's on that field of play, let the kids know that you're there. Blow that whistle. Don't be scared of blowing that whistle. Let the kids hear it. You're the person in charge. And they'll stand up and they'll be counted. I'll tell you that now. And he took that advice on board, and he said, no problem at all. We'll do that. So yeah, a great to monitor the young referee who's up and coming, and he's enjoying his pocket money, no doubt. He had a few games there today, but I'm sure he enjoyed that game, being probably his first cup game of the season. Now next week, hopefully next week, we've got the nice weather, we haven't got bad weather. Our under-8s are planning on coming down in their kits, and it should probably be an emotional game, win, lose or draw. And what I mean by that, over the 40 minutes, and it goes straight to penalties. You never know how these cup games go. You just look at the Champions League, the way we're hitting the post, things like that. If our lads can survive like that, then great, albeit, but I've got to believe in this team, because as I say, it was a solid performance today. They worked together, they joked together, they laughed together, and they played together, and they were passing the ball together. That to me is music to my ears. That to me is a job well done, and I can see the rewards, and I can see people will pull on me, tap me on the shoulder at the end of it and just say, can I say, what a performance, how these kids are developed as a team is just amazing, and they can only get better. And this is what I say to parents at the start. When we had this team under sevens, they probably couldn't kick a ball, they were running wrong ways, and the parents can remember this as well. And I said, you know, we'll judge these kids on the end of the season performances, and I did say that to the parents. What more could you ask for? Because development of the kids is key. They won't understand, they still won't understand what the development is. They don't understand that they are playing better as a team, working together, being teammates, growing up together, talking to each other. That to me is absolutely brilliant, and that's the be all and end all of grassroots football. Now it's probably going to be an emotion one if we can get all this working out together and the kids put in an amazing performance regardless of the scoreline. Just reaching 2 cup finals in one season, the first season, is just something that I'm very, very proud of. We've done cross the line. Club DXTL and our under 8s as well have been performing brilliantly, and their last game of the season they won 10-1, you know, and they finished off, they rounded off with a win, and that's all they were after, and they wanted to finish with a win as they're moving on the same as our under 7s. Yes, I am stepping down. Sophie will carry on with the team, and we are going under with the badge of Jennings Football Academy. And what a way to finish off, what a way to send the kids off. You know, it'll be emotional for me because at the end of the day I put 2 teams together, one solid team, really, really solid team, and a team that we've just taken together to develop them, and we've proved a point. We've proved a point within grassroots football. Now I don't want to take the enjoyment out of it, but you've got to see, and what happens, you will see, as the kids grow older, as the kids develop and become better players, you'll see jealousy within grassroots football, and you know, it shouldn't be part of it. It really shouldn't be part of it. You've got to let the kids play. Now I know next week we've got a tougher game. I know our kids are in for a bit of a difference because of the levels, different levels in a cup final, stronger teams you play. But you know what? That is part of development. That is part of the kids learning and to see how they can be in the future. This team has only been together for one season. Now the team that we're playing has probably been together for a good couple of years, at least, working together, playing together, talking and drinking together if you want to. Our team, and they're still fooling around a little bit, you can see that, because they want to have fun. And the fun today was there on the pitch for all to see. And I was laughing with some of the kids from St George's Cobras who come up to me like that, because it was an almighty hot day at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now I thought the heat would come a little bit later on, but today, for some reason, I was sweating, I was burning. Those kids were running around in there, and you could see them burning. Thankfully, we had plenty of water, and I hope every other team who played today done exactly the same, loads of water for the kids. And if it's the same next week, obviously we'll be talking about water breaks within the team, within the teams, because the kids are running around and they're playing and they do get hot. So that's why I insist plenty of water. And do you know what? It was great to see them on water today, because we've got to take away these fizzy drinks before the game. Doesn't matter after the game, get the energy in them. Before the game, water. There we go, the top's flown up. Water, water, water. And that's what we want in training as well, because it will upset the stomachs, believe me, if they got fizzy drinks. Regardless about these energy drinks, what they say, they need that before a game. No, they don't. They need water, plenty of water. We'll cool them down with water. We'll look for these spray bottles, especially for next week. I want to cool the kids down. I want to make sure that those kids are enjoying themselves and they're not cooking on the football pitch, because it does happen. Because don't forget, we're still there burning ourselves. It was an enjoyable day, talking to the parents, coming back to the parents, having a laugh with the parents. It was great to see. And we just need all the parents to support us the way they supported us today. I think they're all understanding that the referee doesn't get any stick regardless of any decision. It's all about the referees enjoying themselves as well. And this youngster did. It was a great game all round. Proud of them all. Proud of the 2 teams. Proud of the coaches from the opposition. And proud of all the players and the parents. It was an outstanding game and we loved it. And this is what we want with our DXTL under 8 as well. Parents are coming together, and don't forget the award that our under 8s won in the Merseyside Youth Junior Football League. Brilliant. Team of the season. shown loads of respect towards the referee. The two teams have never had a crossword with any of the referees over the 2 years, and every referee can stand there and tell you that. Under the banner of don't cross the line, these kids have behaved, the parents have behaved, and that's why they win this big award, Team of the Year, Team of the Season in the with Stacey Savage's league. And it's an honour for myself, Col, part of the committee, to see these kids and see them develop, and see the parents also. We were bringing the right message across, and the experiment for me was to see just how grassroots football would treat two teams. And you can see the under-8s are really, really strong, and they're getting discredited with performances and the way the parents acted on touchlines. And I've watched that, and you know, things have happened, and I watch our other kids who were very, very late in developing, because the late developers, they've been together 1 year, they're going to be even better next year because it's the second year. But the managers, the coaches loved them, the parents, because they were getting defeated. And they're saying, oh, that's a great bunch of kids, that as well. What a great bunch of kids to have, because they're losing. But the team that's winning, no one could stand them. It's the jealousy and the hatred that comes into grassroots football that we need to iron out. It's all about the kids playing, and I think parents, coaches, managers should portray that message right across grassroots football, that kids are kids and they just want to play. We should stand back and take notice like we all did today. The encouragement, the coaching I could do, it was a free, honestly, the kids were listening today and they were doing everything I said. And you don't want to take kids off a sub, but you have to with the roll-on, roll-off system. And thankfully we kept to 7 kids right the way through the season. Okay, we've been short, and we did in the first round of the cup. We had 5 players, and it was an amazing game. The kids battled through it as well, and it was hotter for them. But you could see a difference today, resting the kids who needed a rest, and it was really, really hot. So the 2 subs that we had today, extra players, benefited our team. It really did. You could see the rest, and the kids do need a rest, and that happened today. So we feel terrible by taking the kids off, but we wanted to put them all on, but you can't, because it's 5-a-side. And I think every coach manager knows out there how hard it is when you've got subs, especially if you've got 9 players. That is really very, very hard, because you're changing teams. But at least we could benefit with the likes of 5 and 2 subs to give the kids a rest. You could see what kids needed a rest as well, because they were all playing their hearts out. So next week we are looking forward to a final in the North Liverpool JFL, and a massive thanks to all the committee there as well, and the 2 ladies who were there honestly through the day, and it was red hot sunshine outside. They're inside in the cafe making sure the teams, they're collecting the money, the referees money as well, and they're sitting down. They can't enjoy the sunshine, they can't be outside, and they wanted to be outside. And I thought, what more could you ask for? It was really, really warm in the cafe, it was really hot outside, and all the teams had to go through it. But I felt sorry for teams who were coming later, because the sun was getting warmer and warmer. We were warm at 9 o'clock kick-off, and that was a 40-minute game. Dear me. And wherever you are, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope the sidelines have been full of respect on and off the field of play. I hope all the referees, the officials, have all enjoyed themselves, especially if you've got liners as well. It's all about making sure that everyone does. Now, we all forgot today that the referee was there. All we wanted that referee for was letting them know when we're changing the subs. And the referee was spot on. You know, I know it's roll on, roll off. You don't have to let the referee know. But we do, out of courtesy. And the 2 coaches were doing that. And we were making a difference. Sorry Bernie couldn't be there, but Bernie had to go to Everton to see his youngster perform there as well. So, you know, it does make a difference. And I can't believe the way our lads were today, and everyone else around us, all the teams enjoying themselves, all the parents. You could see they were all catching the sun, and it was recharging their batteries. The parents, you could see, feel better in the sun. Everyone seems to be smiling, everyone seems to be in a good mood, everyone wants to talk, and yet they're all talking about holidays and what they're going to be doing this afternoon. Now, our kids deserve, like your kids, like every other child who's played football today in that weather, a nice little break. And I'm sure the families will be taking them out and celebrating with them, and having a nice little barbecue and having a nice cool down. And I've got a moth in here, look, a moth. What am I doing with a moth in the studio? But you can't hear it. Can I kill it? No, I can't. Hang on, let me flick it. I think, yeah, there it goes, doing a backflip on the side. There you go, mop. This is the sign of the weather. This is the sign of the weather. And do you know what? I wouldn't put it past us to get mosquitoes this year, because I've got a sneaky feeling that we are going to have a lot of heat waves. Yes, a lot. So make sure everyone has got the sun cream on, especially for next week, if we've got games next week. Well, we have, I think it's a cup final, but I'll keep everyone informed on our Friday show. Our young commentators will be ecstatic about that, and I'm not surprised if they want to come down and maybe look at this game as well. I think it'll be an absolutely tremendous game of football. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to everything about it. And as I say, I just want our kids to enjoy it, and that's the message that I will be putting out in the group, like I do every week, and the parents are adhering to it. You know, the WhatsApp group, sometimes you can get really bored. I'm in a million groups and it goes and goes and goes, but I'll always portray the message about respect within our group, and I'll always pre-warn our parents about what we expect of them on the sidelines as well. And what we expect of them is loads of encouragement. That's all we need, loads of encouragement on and off the field of play. Like today, you can't go wrong, and if we lose, still loads of encouragement. The kids will be upset, we know that, but the kids will understand as they get older and as they go on to their next games. There's a million games for these kids, and I have personally not put these in a summer league because they've had a long season, and I must admit it's the longest season for me. I've been enjoying it for 2 years, and the two teams have won trophies, and we've only got two teams. What is that telling you how I wanted the club to run? And I wanted many of the parents to understand what respect is all about, and that's why I wanted these kits with respect all over them. And it's a brilliant kit, I know it, and I'm really, really disappointed that the kits can't be used and they'll be getting a new kit, a different kit. But we'll hopefully keep the same sponsor. Aintree Sofas has been amazing with us, really looks after the kids. But I know our under 8s will be moving on to a different sponsor. But yes, we'll be talking about our under 7s going into under 8s next season, and we will be looking for 2 more players, maybe another goalkeeper to give our goalie a rest, because he's done brilliant today, suffering with asthma and the weather made it worse, but played on through it, coughing, joking. Even the referee knows it, asking is he alright, and he kept saying yeah, thumbs up, great attitudes, and I love that, you know. So I was keeping my eye on our goalkeeper as well, and every other player around him, because we've got a duty of care as well, and we need to safeguard the kids. We have to look, and I'm watching every kid to make sure they're concentrating and they're keeping an eye on the ball, and if there's something untowards that you think may be wrong, then that child will come off without a... I watch every child, even the opposition kids, I look at them as well, to make sure that the kids are playing safely and enjoying it as well. We don't want any kids upset, we really, really don't. So we work together with the coaches, with the managers, with the teams, and you know what, with the parents as well. So a massive thanks to all the parents there today. Even though I've said it before, it makes a difference, and our under 8s as well. They enjoyed themselves in the Merseyside Youth League. To me, that is great. They've finished unblemished, and they've got a great trophy to pick up, team of the season, for the respect. What more? Respect. What more could I ask? And I get all the messages as well, and the messages of well done for this. People were talking to me today about it and congratulating me on the club, the way we've done it. So I've got my son Michael runs the under 8s, he's stepping down as well. So as I say, it's an emotional time for the both of us. We're both father and son stepping down, and I'll carry on with the don't cross the line work right across the globe and make sure that everyone is enjoying the fun of football. And obviously we'll join up, and we should be in partnership with Jennings Football Academy and also the Kirby Junior League as well. We are looking to work closely with them, and there's no reason why we won't be in partnership with the North Liverpool JFL. I have to sit down and talk with them as well. So we're really portraying the message as we go along about respect, about don't cross the line, about making sure that our referees are enjoying themselves. And it makes a difference, you know, how you talk to that referee. And if that referee feels comfortable, and then he can go on to his mum or his parents and say, had a great game today, you know, I enjoyed it, the managers were great, the kids were great, every decision I hopefully got right. There you go, it's all about enjoying yourselves, and everyone did today, and I hope you did wherever you are. But don't forget, you're out and about tomorrow as well, so I need everyone to make sure, to really make sure that wherever you are, Make sure there's loads of respect towards that referee and the officials. It's a hot one, loads of water. Make sure you keep your eye on the kids, and sunblock if you need it as well, because I didn't realise it was going to be that hot at 9 o'clock today. Well done to everyone involved in the Saturday leagues across the country today. And now it's over to you on the Sunday, because this is the penultimate games of the season. No doubt a lot more will finish next week at the finals. So we're asking everyone to enjoy themselves. If you've got midweek games as well, make sure that you respect your referee. For myself, Mal Lee, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect programme, Don't Cross the Line, I've said, Heart of Gold initiatives, no ref, no game, and everyone in grassroots football, have a great evening. Put your feet up, relax, watch your Premier League, watch your teams in action. You've only got a couple more weeks, and we'll see you on Friday night with our, no we won't, I'll see you tomorrow with our final show of the weekend. So whatever you're out and about, loads of respect. Good night, God bless.